Hey guys, Monkey Ray here. Welcome to our WWE predictions videos.
Yeah.
It's not versus anymore, so I gotta learn.
Yeah, we kind of figured we would just drop off the competitive nature of it because we were not going to go back an entire year and figure out how many points who had.
Yeah, so we're just gonna.
Because we're lazy, so.
So we're just gonna have a nice little podcast every month.
Yeah, which works because we kind of go off the rails a lot.
Yeah. So it's just it's just a WB predictions podcast now.
Mhm. Exactly.
And this month's topic is, of course, Backlash coming up.
Yeah, I wonder what pay-per-view was the Backlash of.
SummerSlam.
Oh wow, yeah, they waited a long time for that. All right, cool.
Yeah, there's no tagline. So I don't know what the hell the Backlash is from.
Who's to say? Could be anything.
Maybe fucking New Year's Revolution. I don't know.
Yeah. Did day one? Did they continue that, or did they drop that off?
They dropped it off for 1 year.
That is great foresight.
Hey guys, we're doing a new pay-per-view. Oh wait, we're only doing it for 1 year.
Like, I mean, I kind of liked the idea of a New Year's Day or New Year's Eve event.
Yeah,
but
I liked it. It was a good idea.
Yeah, because you can start the year off with it, right? But I mean, I guess if it starts, on a Tuesday or something, then it's kind of more difficult to make that a pay-per-view. But
yeah, I guess. But they can do a live event of it and just record it.
Yeah, they could. I don't know.
They've done it before, so.
True.
I don't know. It's just weird.
It is. But of course, that was also the Vince era, and so now that H is kind of doing more things that are in control, even though Vince is back. Maybe he's gonna try to set things back to the way things were, which could be why we're not having a super long pay-per-view name.
There's going to be no difference in content. He says while crossing his fingers.
Yeah, I will believe that when I don't see it.
I mean, it still seems an okay shape.
Yeah, so far. It's going to take some time for him to completely ruin things again, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, the place is not on fire, that's a good thing.
Yeah. And neither is his limo.
Dark.
Literally.
Anyway, are you ready to get into the predictions?
Yeah.
All right.
What matches up first?
Well, I gave you the list.
What? They don't know that. I was reading in.
Oh, nice little segue. I like it. You fooled me. Anyway, to answer your question, Joy, the first the first match of this card is going to be Seth Rollins versus Omos.
Which feels very random.
I guess you can go first.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take the first one. Seth, because.
No way, really?
Seth. Yeah, why not?
You're gonna trigger all the fucking Homo sapiens out there.
I think if you go back over our previous pay-per-views, I would have triggered them even worse. To be fair. So this is nothing new.
Yeah, I'm going Seth too. There's no way fucking no chance he loses.
Yeah, I mean, look, if Seth is going to job out to this dude,
especially because he's one of the front runners to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Right, exactly. I would love another reign from him, to be fair. I think he deserves at least a shot. And jobbing out to this guy is not going to get him any closer to that, so hopefully.
Yes, Cody and Seth as the front runners win the World Heavyweight Championship. So if he loses here, that's going to severely dent his chances.
You know what they're gonna do is they're gonna have those two in the finals.
Oh no!
Just so we can reunite this whole feud again, and then Cody will win again.
Oh, 100%.
Because Rollins cannot beat him. So
100%.
it's gonna be sick.
100%. They love to put people back in rivalries that they already completed.
Yeah, they just, that's why we had Orton and Cena like 14 times or whatever.
But you loved every,
as a fan of both.
But you loved every second of it.
I did. I love both of them. One a little more than the other, but I love both of them, and so seeing them repeatedly going at it was really, really cool. But even I can admit that it got kind of stale after a while.
Yeah, the fucking.
Which is why they mixed it up.
Yeah, the fucking eternal feud of 2010.
Yeah, it was just forever.
But anyway, both going for Seth here.
Yes, we are.
The freaking boy.
Yeah, frickin' Rollins. Yeah.
All right, so that's easy.
Yep, of course it is. It's that match.
And here goes another easy match. And it is going to be a San Juan street fight between Damian Priest and Bad Bunny. The baddest of bunnies.
Hopefully you knew why that got to me so badly. Ugh. Ew.
And it's my turn, so
yeah, go ahead.
I'm going with Bad Bunny. Because there's no chance, no shot he's going to lose at fucking Puerto Rico, his home country.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, unless they're going to have Priest do this ultimate heel move where he does beat the hometown favorite, because sometimes you would book that. I remember booking that when we had GM mode in one of the games. You can book the hometown hero to lose, to get, the other guy over as much as possible.
Yeah,
but I think they would only do that if he was facing Dominic, because Dominic needs more help to actually, solidify himself, because he's not... I mean, people do hate him, but...
Oh, they hate him.
Yeah, but I think this kind of hate isn't being over, it's being, like, genuine vitriol. It is so bad. Like, they would not let him speak.
Yeah.
Where if you're over, they'll at least boo you respectfully. There's no respect in this. They legitimately hate this kid.
Dominic has to yell in order to get his point across.
He does. And honestly, it's hilarious. As someone who's not really on one side or the other, because I don't like the kid, but I'm not gonna be all
I mean, I like Dominic. He's all right. He was alright as a face. I don't really know about his heel persona, but
right, that's my thing. Like, I don't like how he's going about the turn. Like, if you're gonna turn on your father, that's one thing. But the way that he's going about it, and the things that he's bringing up, and the insults that he's lobbing at his father makes it very, very difficult to, one, believe, and two, support in any way. Like, even if you are going to try to be supporting the heel side of things, I can't get behind that, so.
I mean, do you think that they had permission from the Mysterio family in order to do this?
Oh, yeah.
So.
Of course they did. Of course they did. It's just,
Ray had to have given his approval for this feud to go down,
right, yeah.
So.
Of course, and he's going to ultimately drop to his son to put his son over when he decides to retire in the end. But it's just, I think it's distasteful from a company perspective and a family perspective. So now the fact that he's in on it and okay with it is one thing.
I mean, it's no different than when Randy said Eddie's in hell,
I mean, true, but it's different because of the actual family tie. Like, I thought that Eddie claiming Dominic as his own son was going below the belt. And this is even that magnified because his own son is the one saying this crap. So, yes, what Randy said was bad, but to do that to your own family makes it worse, objectively.
Yeah, you was talking about how Dominic is a piece of shit for doing this, and then I remembered that Randy said some terrible shit too, so...
Yeah, exactly. He did say some bad things. He's said many bad things in the past. Some of them funny, but...
Some bad.
Yeah, some not so good, Some hilarious, but
Most bad.
debatable. But sure. He's said some bad things as well. He's done some bad things too.
I like how this is Priest versus Bunny, and we've always talked about fucking Dominic for the past 2 minutes.
We've been talking about Dominic, and then we randomly start talking about Randy. So basically, I will go ahead and agree with you that Bunny wins because hometown celebrity.
The bunny's gonna hop all over you.
Backup bash.
What?
Speaking of, oh my God, you don't remember that?
No.
Oh, you didn't watch Five Nights at Frickboys. I forgot about that. Okay. Bonnie has a move called Backup Bash and Bunny Hop, so...
He should definitely use that fucking finisher name.
He should, yeah. The Bunny Hop or the Backup Bash. For sure.
By God! Bad Bunny went for the Bunny Hop! Anyway.
Yeah, that'd be funny. But yeah, I agree.
That game, though, is a fucking fever dream, let me tell you what. The fuck boys. The fuck boys.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I haven't played them. I kind of meant to, but I watched all of the games in the drunk version that Mark did. I've watched all of them. I rewatched them, actually, because I was bored one night and I needed to be happy.
It's just too immature for me.
See, that was kind of where I was different, because I liked the immaturity because it was so different from what I was normally used to doing. So it was like a fun little escape for me. And of course, who doesn't want a good night of debauchery?
Anyway, to get from FNAF.
Yeah, sorry about that, but
it's fine. It's what we do.
True.
That's
third match.
Yeah, the third match is going to be Matt Riddle, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens, the new tag team champions, against the Bloodline.
Now Bloodline is going to be the Usos and Solo Sikoa, right?
Yes, because you know damn well Roman Reigns isn't going to have a minor match.
Oh yeah, no, this is beneath the Chief.
He only
really like Solo.
He only wants the fucking meatiest of men to fight him.
I mean, anyway, I really like Solo a lot.
No comment.
But yeah, no, just gonna let that one hang there for a second. I like Solo, and I can't wait for Solo to go solo. But for this one, I'm gonna take Riddle and Company, because Riddle is like gonna have this like high rise of momentum now that he came back. So, and there's nothing really on the line, so Bloodline can lose freely.
Yeah. Plus, what do they have to lose? What do they have to lose? They've already lost the tag team championships. They're kind of under rut already.
Yeah. Well, what I think is going to happen is that they're going to lose here, and then the Usos are going to continuously be blamed by
Roman.
Yeah.
Until
the big kahuna.
Until the Usos start to revolt.
Yeah, or they would just get straight up kicked out the group because you are bringing shame to this family, and then it's just going to be Roman the Enforcer, which I hate calling him that, but it's going to be Roman Enforcer Solo, and then Heyman as the mouthpiece.
Why do you hate the Enforcer? I think it's a pretty good name for him.
Because he's not Arn Anderson, and there's only one true Enforcer, and that's Arn Anderson.
Oh my God! You and the one person must share. One person must have the name copyrighted. No other person can use this one word.
Look, when Solo does Arn Anderson things, then I will be more than happy to say that he can be called an Enforcer. But he's not on Arn Anderson's
I mean,
level.
do you think he's not like a bodyguard type?
No.
Okay, I think he's doing pretty good in that role, but
Only because he gets sent out there to do it. he doesn't do anything on his own accord. He's sent out to do battle. He is
he's
told to do this. He's lent out to other groups to do their bidding. He's not
he's following
a
the
fierce enforcer.
he's following the word of his leader.
Right, which makes him more of a soldier than an enforcer. Because he's just doing what the big man says, right? He's not enforcing anything. He's not the heavy of the group, per se.
I mean, he is, though.
I mean, I think that he should be. I think that he has the potential to be. But also, I remember that quote that he said before, how he, never needed anybody, and he was always solo, ironically enough, before he got here. So, I don't know.
He's tagged Sokoa now.
True. But I don't know. I just don't like him being called the enforcer. I like Solo. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like him having the moniker of being an enforcer when he's not on that level for me.
Okay. No one's ever gonna be on a level, huh?
Probably not. Just because of what they did back in the day. But anyway, I digress. I'm taking Riddle and Company because it makes most sense.
Riddle and the Bros.
Sure.
So on to the next match then, I guess.
Yeah, you are in agreement?
Yeah, I went for Matt Riddle and Sami Zayn too.
Okay.
It's because, like you said, they're going
and Kev, because we can't forget him.
Oh yeah, the big guy.
Yep. Speaking of the heavy.
Yeah, I agree with you. They're just keep losing until they eventually get voted out of the tribe.
Yeah. Their torch is about to get put out.
Anyway, on to the next match finally.
Yeah.
And it's going to be for the SmackDown Women's Championship. We got the Raw Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega.
And it's your turn first.
And okay, so here's my problem here.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea is on Raw now, but she's also the SmackDown champion.
True.
So I'm not sure how it's gonna work.
I think her and Bianca Belair need to have a swapsies.
Or
put the Raw title over there.
Or they can just not have the SmackDown Raw champions up for grabs.
That would be a lot smarter, but this is the E that we're talking about, and so when would they ever do anything intelligently?
Or they could do what I see people say and just rename the titles to the WWE Women's Championship and the World Women's Championship.
That would be cool. I agree with that. Another thing that I like is, do you remember how Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley were supposed to face off at Mania for the title until Ripley chose Flair instead?
Yeah, now we have both of them as champions.
Right. So have them face off now, and then winner keep the title on their brand. Yep. And then the loser's title goes back to the brand that they're on, and they have to win it back in a tournament.
Yeah, that's easy though.
Well, yeah, it is, but also at least they would finally face off. It would be something that's competitive. We would have the best of both brands going at it, kind of like bragging rights back in the day. And let's just make sure that we actually place the titles where they're supposed to be. And do it with competition instead of just, you're over here now.
Let's trade.
Yeah, exactly. They're just gonna respectively trade. I don't see that.
Yeah, that's not happening. There's no way she's just gonna just here you go.
Yeah, here's my title. Now you give me yours. No, that's not gonna be Rhea's way for sure. Bianca Belair would probably do that because at least I still get my title, right? I still get a title.
Yeah, she's
a world title.
She should respect her opponent.
Right, and then Rhea Ripley is just like, what about both? And then this whole thing is just gonna crash and burn anyway. So
yeah, get it tabled out.
Yeah,
send someone through it.
So right, they should just have it happen now. Just make a match for it. settle it now, and then hold a tournament for the vacated one. Or we can just rename them. That works too.
Or just have the SmackDown champion on Raw. It don't matter.
That just makes no sense. Like, because she's gonna have even more of a target on her back if she's representing the wrong brand. It's like wearing the wrong colors, you know.
It's like fucking wearing Ohio State at a Michigan game.
Never do that.
I've seen some horror stories about that shit.
Never ever do that.
You get
take the decals off your car. Wear no jerseys. Don't wear a hat.
You get fucked for wearing a Ohio State jersey at a Michigan game.
Yeah, I imagine it's the same in reverse. Like if you
definitely
a Wolverines get up in the OSU, you would be somebody has to go start your car.
That whole stadium would be on you.
Yes, for sure. So, just don't do that. You know, know your crowd. Be aware of your surroundings.
Which, funny enough, Michigan and Ohio State are fucking blue and red too, so it all comes together.
Yeah. Ironic, isn't it? And then there's the whole red and blue for the whole gang warfare thing too, so there's a lot of
red blue
things they could do. Yeah.
But anyway, so about this.
Yeah, back to the match at hand.
Zelina could win. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, how much LWO help does she have?
She's got like 4. She has Legado Fantasma and Rey Mysterio.
I would love to see it, but I don't see it.
So the LWO outnumbered the Judgment Day.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Especially because Damian Priest is going to be competing too, so he's probably not going to want to come out there and risk his body before his match.
I mean, true, but I don't really think he's going to take this bunny match all that seriously, so he'd probably be more than happy to go twice. I don't know, I would love to see Zelina win. I think it'd be funny, but I don't see it. I think Ripley takes it easily. They're not going to take that title off of her this quick.
Yeah, I don't think Zelina of all people is going to be able to do it, especially since Charlotte couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, and now Charlotte doesn't have to, because she's on SmackDown and Rhea's on Raw. So, boom. Problem solved.
Yeah. I like how
Ripley versus Becky Lynch is going to be
I just
really
like how this whole draft thing just keeps completely upends everything.
Yeah. Kind of does.
But hey, it's draft season. The NFL did their draft. They did our draft, so.
Yeah, and I will say that the E's draft was actually more upending than the NFL's was. Because, I mean, outside of a couple of trades in the NFL draft that happened that were really surprising, everything pretty much went
smooth.
Yeah, but it was also kind of like there was no, oh my god, I can't believe that they drafted blah. It was just like, okay, cool, they drafted blah.
I've seen a bit of the NFL draft. Didn't know anybody.
I don't like it. I don't like it anymore.
Didn't know anybody, but I've seen some of it.
To be fair, I didn't really know anybody either. I knew like most of the quarterbacks and then a couple of runners, but that was basically it. And then a couple of defensive ends, but
Isn't it like the E where like everybody gets drafted? Or no?
No, there's a lot of people that go undrafted. That's why you have undrafted free agents that come in and get signed to various teams. And then the Lions actually recently signed a player out of Australia. So their whole
That's cool.
foreign thing is cool. Yeah. Brought in a rugby player to play for him. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, they brought in a lot of people from like different countries. That's cool. I've seen a few myself.
It's a ploy by the NFL, and I don't really like it.
A ploy?
It's cool. Well, yeah, because wow, we're really gonna go off the deep end for sure. The commissioner.
While we're there, so might as well keep going.
The NFL commissioner wants to extend the reach of the league to a global scale, and he wants to have games and teams in these various countries. And so, coincidentally, he was talking about putting a game in Australia, and now there's an Australian player who was drafted here.
The WFL.
So, yeah.
The World Football League.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he wants. He doesn't want it to be just a national thing. He wants to have... I mean, that's why we have the London games and the Mexico game and the Germany game. Anything to bring in more money and standing for himself, he will do. And I don't like that idea. But it is going to be cool to see an Australian player.
I mean, it's cool for them to extend their reach, you know?
Well, yeah, I'm not, against extending their reach. I think that he's kind of overreaching sometimes. Like, it's the National Football League.
And it's the biggest sporting company that's out there, so why not capitalize on that a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I just, maybe most of it is just because of my pure disdain for him. So anything that he does is kind of immediately...
Isn't it going to kind of fuck with some people? Because is it football and other parts of the world like soccer?
Yeah, most of the world deems football as what we deem soccer, and then Australia has both soccer and rugby would be the closest thing to football.
So Australia's gonna be fucked if they ever see fucking the NFL, you know.
I think that they are gonna find us to be soft because we are rugby with protection. That's basically all that American football is rugby, but tame. So it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be a bad experience for them, but it's going to be a lot softer than what they're used to, which is not going to be a good look for the U.S.
Yeah, words will be like this fucking soft pussy shit, you know?
Oh, hey, America. What we do. Anyway.
Hey, back to the company that we're talking about today.
Yeah, we both go with Ripley.
Yeah, one day you should bring me on to a fucking football predictions with you and Steve. Just that way I can see if I can somehow do something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a one-off just with you. Just talking about the games and seeing what you think. Like
how we put Gibble into one of our soul links one time.
Oh my god, yeah, that was an event. I remember that.
I do too. He wouldn't shut the fuck up.
I miss Gibble.
Did he quit or whatever?
I mean, he's still around. We just don't talk anymore. I see him every now and then, but just haven't talked in forever.
Oh, if you guys don't know, it's one of our old friends who we used to do YouTube with, and
yeah.
But anyway, Zelina Vega.
On that sad note, yeah, we're both going with Bill Ripley.
No, I said Zelina, not Randy.
Yeah, not your cue. He's actually not even on the card, so nice try.
Yeah, he hasn't been in the card for a past year.
I know. I'm so sad about that. Freaking
Usos.
Deprivation. Anyway, we're both going with Rhea Ripley on this one, though.
Yeah.
So we can move on to the next one before we
miss
the freaking Hour of Power and the bird yells.
Fucking Miss LWO probably isn't going to win. You know?
No, I highly doubt that. As much fun as it would be, I highly doubt she will.
Oh, and look what match you get to do. Your favorite.
Oh no. Oh no.
Your favorite.
God dang it. I just scrolled up and seen what it was. Oh.
The next match is going to be for the United States Championship. We got Austin Theory versus Bronson Reed versus Bobby Lashley. Go ahead. Say it.
Theory.
And why is that?
Because Vince likes him. That's all I got. That's really all I got, to be fair. Because there's no way that he would ever beat Lashley. man on man,
But
mano a mano.
I mean,
in
last time
no capacity.
he faced Bobby Lashley, he pinned Seth Rollins in the War Games. So
that is fair, and this is a 3-way, so maybe he'll pin Reed.
Yeah,
and then I can be happy.
Maybe he might pin Bronson, and then you'll be somewhat pleased with the result.
Well, I will never be pleased with Theory winning, but it'll make me a lot happier that he doesn't beat Lashley.
But hey, at least he's going to SmackDown. Oh wait, that's the show you watch.
That's the only show I can watch. I have no choice but to watch the guy now.
So you can't get away from him.
I can't. It's like he's chasing me or something. I hate it.
The good news is Bobby's also going to SmackDown, so you have some
good balance. I need that kind of balance in my life. Freaking.
So Theory and Lashley can continue their feud over on SmackDown.
God dang, I'm gonna hate that because eventually Theory's gonna have to one up him in some way, and otherwise it's just gonna be a one-sided rivalry, and that's never fun.
Hey, Vince's baby boy right here.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm going with Theory just because.
Vince's baby boy, so.
Yeah, Theory wins. Lol.
I'm also going for Theory. Because Vince, LOL.
Yeah, honestly.
So, that was easy.
Yeah, sadly, moving on. Fast as possible.
On to the next match, that way you won't cry too much.
Please.
Oh, and speaking of the draft, we got the Raw Women's Championship with Bianca Belair taking on Io Sky. 2 SmackDown stars fighting for the Raw Championship. Isn't that funny?
That is definitely something.
And I'm going for Bianca just because she's not going to lose the title to the Io Sky, I don't think.
Yeah, I can't see that either. And plus, I mean, Bianca Belair's always been good
my
to us in
my
pay-per-views,
kryptonite.
so.
She's been bad to me. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, yeah, but once you started learning to actually go with her because she's a pay-per-view beast.
She's a beast in general. I don't think she lost it at all this year so far.
Good. That she is a beast. She has another gear that she can click into, which is really cool.
But yeah, I don't think Io's going to be able to win because she's a stablemate, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, she does have damage control though, but I think that's about ready to fall apart.
I agree. It's supposed to. But I don't know how exactly they're going to facilitate that.
So, yeah, Bianca wins, LOL.
Pretty much, yeah. Beast mode for the win.
Although I do want to, I'd like to see Io win a championship though.
Yeah, I just, it feels bad to say, but she's more of a tag teamer than a solo, I think, in a lot of people's eyes. So it's going to take her a bit to bust through that stigma and actually win something solo.
I mean, there's been a lot of tag teams who won World Heavyweight Championships.
True. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm just saying it's going to take a bit.
So both going for Bianca here?
Yeah, 100%.
Bianca taking a fucking championship hostage?
Yep. At least until Ripley decides to take both of them, and then we have to make a whole nother one.
Yeah, make a third championship because they don't want to lose the title. Luckily that'll happen though. Luckily that never happens.
Definitely.
They totally didn't create a third world championship because somebody won't fucking lose them.
Hey, at least he's not gonna win the third one, right?
You think?
We can be happy about that. He's not gonna just randomly enter the tournament for no reason and end up winning it at the end, somebody winning a Money in the Bank when they weren't actually part of it. It's not gonna happen, right? They wouldn't ever.
You're so salty about that.
It's stupid. It's very stupid, and I will die on this hill. It is a stupid decision.
You're so salty about that.
I am very salt.
But Anyway, yeah, Roman can win it because he's on both brands, so technically, because he's both champions. So, actually, can he?
I'm not sure. Does he have the ability to like waver between the two?
I don't know. I don't know. Probably not because of the third world championship.
I mean, true, yeah.
So anyway, on to the last match.
Wow, yeah. I knew that the matches weren't going to be bad. We just went off
Tangents.
topic a lot, yeah.
So for the final match, 35 minutes in, it's going to be...
Timestamp Ray.
Yeah. It's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Brock! You got that right.
Yeah.
And it's yours, right?
Ooh, okay, yeah, I think it is, because you went with Belair
Yeah.
first. Yeah, because I had the...
You had your...
I had the stupid one.
You...
I had to cut you off before you said anything. Anyway, mine. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Rhodes on this one. As much of a beast as Lesnar is, I think that they're gonna try to make up to Rhodes.
He's gotta
cost him.
He's gotta finish the story.
Yeah. I mean, he has to finish something. He has to win something, right? Because they wouldn't let him beat Reigns, so he has to do something.
Yeah. Until they have Seth and Cody Rhodes going to the finals of the World Heavyweight Championship tournament.
Yeah.
Or Ginger fucking wins it out of nowhere.
Don't. I have enough to go through with dealing with Theory every week. I don't need this as well.
You probably quit if fucking Ginger wins the World Heavyweight Championship, won't you?
I mean, he won it before, and I didn't quit. But it's just there's so much bull now.
But the inaugural champion?
Oh god, that'd be bad.
'Cause I don't think they're doing the same lineage as the old one.
True, yeah, because it's a technically whole new title. God, salt. He can't. It's fine. He won't. They have plans, right? It's going to either be Rollins or Rhodes, and it's probably going to be Rhodes.
Don't say never.
True. I can't say never. But I'm going to 99% sure believe that he won't. Because he's irrelevant. And there's no reason for them to put the title on somebody like that, so...
Like I said, never say never.
I'm not saying never. I'm just saying highly unlikely because of relevance.
Anyway, so you're going for Cody?
Yeah, I'm taking Cody, who I actually do like. So it balances out. I had to take somebody that I don't, and now I'm taking somebody that I do. So
hey,
I'm happy.
Silver lining.
Yeah, exactly.
And silver lining is at least Austin Theory can't win the World Heavyweight Championship now since it's on SmackDown. So, because you know that Vince would want him to do that.
Yes, he would. And I believe that Vince likes Reigns more. So I'm just banking on that fact. And I do have one small fear that has come to mind when I heard that he got drafted over to SmackDown.
What was that?
That somebody would return and job to him to push him over finally.
Does that person have tattoos?
Yes, he does. Like most wrestlers have tattoos. Let's be real.
I mean sleeves.
He does.
Did he used to team with Riddle?
He did.
Wow.
Until people forgot about him when he was unceremoniously injured, air quotes.
I wonder who that could be then.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's real interesting. Something I don't really enjoy thinking about. So.
I think the team was like our bro or something, right?
Well, yeah, of course I have bro in it. It's Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
Of course he's gonna have bro. Everything is a bro.
You're a bro. I'm a bro.
We're all bros.
Like that fucking SpongeBob episode. Or like Squidward.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Squidward. You're Squidward.
We're all Squidward.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going for Roadster 2.
It just makes more sense.
That's how Brock can throw a tantrum again.
Yeah. It's gonna be so fun. I really want him to just go tear stuff up for no reason.
And every time he loses, he throws a little fucking temper tantrum like a little baby. I hate that part of him. Where he loses, he just throws shit.
Yeah.
Like you lost.
Yeah, he does.
Like you lost, dude. You get over it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because it's gonna happen. Like, the thing with that is that he lost to Cena when he wasn't supposed to lose, and that was why he got mad. And started breaking lockers and all that stuff.
That was like 10 years ago, wasn't it?
I know. No, I don't think it was 10 years. I'm not sure. It was it Extreme Rules that they faced off?
Like 11 years ago. It was like 2012.
Really? Was it that long ago?
I think so. I think it was.
Oh
I think it was Extreme Rules 2012. I can.
Oh my god, time has freaking flown by, and I don't like it.
I can double check though.
12 years. No, that can't be right because we've known each other for 14.
It was 2012.
No way, really?
John Cena defeated Brock Lesnar.
Oh my god.
It was 2012.
Wow. What the heck is happening to the world? Time is just flying by. I don't like it. It's messed up. But okay, sure. Then we'll get to see him throw another tantrum again, freaking 12 years later.
I love my memory.
Yeah. That was impressive. Good pull.
Sometimes I can remember shit fucking decades ago. It's great.
Yep, better than me. I barely remember January of this year.
Anyway, but yeah, Cody Rhodes gonna win. Brock's gonna throw a temper tantrum, and it'll be all good and dandy in the world. And then he can do whatever he's going to do next. So, if you're not going to say anything, we can end it.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. So overall, this card looks pretty good. Pretty basic, but pretty good.
Yeah, kind of average.
So this is kind of awkward now.
Just outro it. Just edit and outro.
So I hope you guys enjoyed our prediction video. Hopefully it's a good show.
Yeah, I really like this new format of us just kind of like
Just doing
hanging
it.
out and goofing off. Yeah, just doing it for the sake of doing it rather than trying to
competitive about
compete
it.
against each other. Yeah, because us trying to compete against each other, like we were trying to make picks that we thought the other one wouldn't, just to try to get some points, and it just kind of, to me, felt really disconnected.
I do like how we do it alternatively now, you know?
Yeah, I like that too. Just like
So
it's like a talking point thing.
So we'll keep that. That's the one thing about the verses we'll keep, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of cool to have you go, then me go, you know?
Right, because then like somebody takes the helm.
Takes the initiative.
Right, of this particular talking point. So I think it works out better that way. So
Instead of me having to do it first all the time, like we used to.
yeah. Oh yeah, that was so bad. We learned a lot.
And
back
then
in
you
the
kind of
days,
like opining on shit.
Mhm.
So we're trying to work with this a little bit, like 2 years into the making, but still we're still learning shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's, this entire creation thing is a process from beginning to end, and you're never really done evolving, right? So We had the idea, and then we're kind of perfecting it and modifying it as we go. And I think this is kind of our niche format right now.
Yeah, Joy does do these prediction videos all the time, so I'm hoping with her expertise in this matter and my brain power, we can, in my creativity, we can think of something.
Yeah, exactly. Like I do, I have a format for the predictions videos that I normally do. So.
Yeah, but yours is a versus though, so it probably won't translate to here very well.
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of. I do, did anyway before he went on vacation. I do podcasts once a week as well. So.
Whose podcast do you do?
Jonas and I have a podcast on his channel every Wednesday.
Oh. Jonas went away?
Yeah, he's on vacation right now. He's in North Carolina.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess.
But yeah, Joy does her NFL predictions like we talked about. She does NFL. Mm-hmm. She does it here with me for wrestling. Mm-hmm. For as long as she's somewhat semi-active in the sport.
Yeah, I mean, I might hate watch a little bit now that Theory's on SmackDown, but once, if, big if, because I don't think it's happening, but if my scenario happens and my reason to watch retires because of this, then I will respectfully walk away from watching things, but I'll still be here to talk.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of awkward because you'll be like, who's that, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I'll keep like a casual eye on things, but I'm just not going to be.
It'll kind of like NXT. Who's it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be a casual observer of things. Like it's kind of gonna be like AEW for me. Like I know who's who and what's going on.
Yeah, same for me. I watch AEW just to kind of like see what's going on over there, you know.
Yeah, like there's a few matches that I'll watch. Like anything with Moxley and Omega, I will pretty much watch theirs. But other things, I'm just kind of like, that was cool.
I used to watch Dark before they announced they were canceling it, so.
Oh yeah, that one. I think I watched a couple of them.
Because they used to put Dark on their channel in full, so.
Yeah, which was really cool.
Yeah, I wish WWE would kind of do that for like main event, you know.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't think to make a whole YouTube channel for their other kind of content, or for behind the scenes content or backstage content, something like that.
Because main event is kind of like their Dark, you know.
Yeah, that was kind of where the stars went to go away. Like they sent Austin Aries down there, and I think Mickie James went there for a little bit. She was doing commentary before she left. Yeah, so that was EC3 went there before he left. So. And
now they have NXT guys come up there and wrestle.
Yeah, like it's kind of a taste of the big show without really making.
Well.
Good on you. Well done.
Anyway, but yeah, main event is kind of like where like the developmental guys go and show their stuff, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Which is kind of what Dark is, you know.
Mhm.
It's where they go to show their new talent, you know.
Yeah, it's a really good concept.
Which I don't mind because it's a pretty good concept. You get to see the new future of the company, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. You can kind of scout things out a little bit, see who's going to be on the rise or maybe not quite there just yet. Someone to follow, somebody that you actually like that you can follow. Which is difficult for me. So there's not a whole lot of many people I actually like. So.
Yeah, you're only there for one person only.
Yeah, pretty much. There was a few people, and then those few people started kind of waning. Like I was there for Ziggler, and now Ziggler is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, he's a jobber now, which is kind of sad because he deserves better.
It's so sad. He's so athletic. He deserves so much better than he got. I'm sad about that.
And
there's a lot of things that he did that make me sad.
But hey, at least fucking Big Bob's doing all right though.
I mean, true. For now.
He's not showing his ass anymore, which is good.
Thankfully.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. That was
Bobby fucking just bent over and fucking showed his whole ass.
things happen. Some people didn't complain.
I'm pretty sure they did, though.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, most people complained. I'm saying some people didn't. So they actually would have liked that kind of thing. Anyway.
I get it.
We outroed
I get it.
8 minutes ago.
I know, but then you know how you do it. We go on we go on a tangent, and then we end up having an hour-long video instead of 1.5. But
right, which I said I didn't want to have an hour, but here we go.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Hopefully we didn't bore you guys too much with our tangents. But hey, if you've been watching this for this long, you know how we do.
Yeah, if you know us, you know how we do things, and hopefully it was good for you.
You know, me and Joy can't go a video without talking about random shit.
Yeah, and people.
And everything else.
Yeah.
But we'll cut.
Real gossipy.
But we'll cut off here. Somebody, Joy, can finish her sandwich.
Yes, please. It's actually.
Is it
hard now?
Is it cold yet?
It is solidified. Great.
So yeah, Joy can go eat her sandwich, hopefully.
Thank you.
And I can go play video games for work.
Yeah, I'll get this over to you soon. So.
And yeah, check out Joy, her stuff down below. Check out her NFL stuff. It's fun. It's kind of like this, but more professionally done.
Yeah, it is a little less tangenty and a little more polished, but.
But hey, this is nice too. Just having a rogue talking, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I like this kind of thing, and that's why like doing this kind of thing over here works. Because like on my side, I kind of need to keep things a certain.
Yeah, you need to keep a
format.
You need to keep a format going on. We're here just talking, you know.
Yeah, we can just like completely derp where I have to be more formatted. So this is a nice little break. So that's nice.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys in what's next? Night Champions? I think it is.
Probably, yeah. And then Reigns is gonna win again.
LOL.
Yeah. Le meow.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Peace out, guys.